Well, I just finished watching the World Championship final between Canada and Russia. Obviously, great result for me, as I'm a fan of Team Russia. Second year in a row winning the title, beating Canada in the final. It's an incomparable feeling. Since I've been a kid, always looking forward to games between Russia and Canada. There's no other rivalry in sports I think that really can compare. So for Russia to win 2 years in a row is amazing. Um, as far as the final itself, I think the Russians showed unbelievable commitment to win. Even players who don't normally block shots were diving and blocking shots. Ilya Bryzgalov played a great game in goal for Russia. Overall, I would say that I would admit that Canada outplayed Russia for long stretches of the game. And Russia played very, very conservative, especially in the second half of the game, just pretty much just trying to get the puck out of the zone, um, and try to play really safe, which is actually very interesting for this Russian team because if you look at their lineup, it's a very offensive team. They have no checking players at all, really. All four lines are all very offensive. They're all either first or second line players on all their club teams, either in the KHL or in the NHL. Ilya Kovalchuk had an unbelievable tournament. Definitely the MVP of the tournament. He he played like he was possessed. Really, really amazing. He's just, I gotta say, he's an amazing player who unfortunately doesn't get enough credit because he plays for the Atlanta Thrashers in a market that gets very little attention in the NHL. But I think Ilya Kovalchuk is every bit as good a player as Alex Ovechkin or Sidney Crosby or Evgeny Malkin or anybody else. Really, he's just an incredible player. Um, I mean, great win for Russia. Of course, what will be really awesome to see is if Russia wins the Olympic tournament next year in Vancouver, when all the teams will have all their best players available for that tournament. I really wish that the World Championship was not held during the Stanley Cup playoffs because then, as you know, only the players from teams that did not make the playoffs in the NHL or teams that get knocked out in the first round are able to participate and play for their countries. So, that takes a little bit away from the tournament, but it's still really, really fun to watch. Um, Russia actually had a really tough time making it to the final in the semifinal, beating U.S. In a thriller, very tense game with the goal less than 2 minutes to go, winning that game 3-2. But anyway, great win for Russia. That's kind of like pretty much what I wanted to say. I'm very happy tonight. And now back to the NHL playoffs, which have been amazing.